I'm done. Happy, fate, strange, fake. What day is it? Saturdays. I'm dropping it. I've been gatekept by the FATETARDS. I've been disrespectful as a tourist, and I've offended the most dedicated, sweatiest FATETARDS to ever I've come across. Here's the context. Boom. GATEKEPT. 1451 says Lunar Blade. Stop making assumptions when you don't know jack. Now, a little bit of context here, right? You don't know jack is a couple of things, right? There is a character named Jack the Ripper, but you don't know jack is also kind of like a phrase that you say, like you don't know shit. So let's go to 1451 and see what was my sin. The summoning circle. Context, 12 hours ago, this is a Annie News video. Shout out to Annie News giving us some breakdowns of Fate lore and what's going on. So let's listen to 1451. Let's break it down. 1445. Let's see what I said. Like when Ayaka supposedly summoned, I don't even know how that shit works, right? Because she was in the middle of the summoning circle and there's a different catalyst in the box apparently, and something was happening, and then Ayaka's fucking hand touches the summoning circle shit, and then you have this seemingly saber-looking guy pull up in the form of a blonde man that could be King Arthur, but probably isn't, because Artoria, we've seen that one, right? Is this Saber? Could be Archer. Why not double Archer? I don't think they've ever mentioned about duplicate heroes, right? And the guy is shooting beams, and all archers, they do everything but fucking shoot arrows. So like, I'm going with Archer class, man. Did anything I say there come off rude, disrespectful, flat out wrong? The most stretch of the imagination here is the comical take that there's two archers because bro shot a beam. You know, it's just a joke. I think I just described what I saw happen in episode 1 with the summoning, and then I made a little archer. But then I realized, this doesn't make sense. There's no way someone could get honestly mad about that. And then I realized, wait a minute, you don't know Jack? You don't know Jack? Jack the Ripper. I literally spent some time, because I was like genuinely confused of like, what did I do? So if you look at the comments here, I looked in. I think he had a typo. Because at 4 minutes and 51 seconds, this is what I say. And she, for good reasons I can't show on screen right now, because she is like the body of like a 9-year-old girl with a G-string on and nothing else. I mean, she's wearing a little bit more, but it's not much. So like, you have this Jack the Ripper entity that's presented in multiple different ways, not as a berserker class, as an assassin class. Now, the nature of Fate Strange Fake, right? That's it. So I was like, I was really confused. I was like, what did I do wrong? Jack, you don't know Jack. And I looked at the timestamp, and maybe he added a number 1 in front. And going to 451 is my description of Jack the Ripper. And the reason that I'm bringing my Fate Grand Order newbie knowledge in is to portray, right, this idea, right? You're crying about me describing her character model in FGO to compare how different these two Jack the Rippers are because I say she's a lolly and a G-string. Am I wrong about Jack being a lolly and a G-string? This is the character. I'm confused. What is my sin? And I think that my sin here as a Fate tourist is the fact that I haven't seen Apocrypha. And I don't understand Jack the Ripper, the character. And there's more context to her. Not a single time did I ever describe the themes of Jack the Ripper, what kind of character she is. I just say, there's a lolly and a G-string, and then there's like this new guy who is like this shape-shifting dude that's a flat. That was it. Let's read the comment section. Bro, chill. Classic tourist. COD does a lot of analysis and assumptions, so if you don't like it, then leave. Don't need to be such a douche about it. If anything, Ka is the tourist throwing darts blindly and only being correct when one of his assumption darts hits the edge of the dartboard. And you know what? You're right. I am a tourist. I'm trying to cover fake content. Never have I ever said that I'm like a Type Moon veteran. I'm just getting into Fate by watching Zero, Unlimited, Bladeworks, Heaven's Feel, and to cover Fate Strange Fake. Never have I ever pretended to be better than others, talking over others. I like to have a little bit of fun in my own group of circle, and I am a Fate tourist. But you, Lunar Blade 13, you're a tourist in my channel. The way that I approach my content and commentary, like I have a lot of respect when I approach fandoms, right? I don't go out crashing out saying, I did so much for this fucking anime more than any of you retards could because I got this many views. I go and mind my own business and I try to be sweaty. My enthusiasm and passion, I think, shines through my content. This is gonna be kind of crazy, narcissism moment, but do you guys think that like there's any other reaction channels that is trying to cover Fate at my depth? We're talking anime only. Like, if you guys have seen other Fate Strange Fake or Heaven's Feel or Zero or UBW from Patreon stuff, right? I think I'm pretty sweaty. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I really try to learn. And there's a lot of sweaty people in chat trying to guide me. I feel like I am probably the last person that is disrespectful talking about Fate as if I know it, but I don't. It's kind of crazy how of all the people that you could have like blamed, it's me. And this is the thing about Type Moon FATETARDS. They are, I'll get to that later. Let's read some of the comments. Let's use some of the comments. Speaking of the falsehood of the American Holy Grail War without bothering to comprehend what the American majors are trying to do. Are you watching my videos? I'm talking about that shit. About how potentially America wants to copy and simulate these Grail Wars, and what is it? Is it ultimately just to spam a bunch of wishes? Or they're trying to make money out of it? Like, I talk about this shit in the video. Speaking of the distinction of Jack the Ripper variations, but all his analysis, all he can come up with is girl in the thong. Because I don't know her. It's crazy. He speaks like every other YouTuber who knows the bare minimum Fate material. So are you now realizing that I'm an anime only that's not aware of like what's gonna happen? What do you want me to do? Just watch like you? Like, this is mind blowing. How is this anime only Fate tourist not know all of the fucking secrets that hasn't been explained yet? You really got this upset about me saying Jack the Ripper is a girl in the thong. And let's play that section again, right? Let's back up and really play the section to say, what did I really say? Since of Jack the Ripper, right? We have let's listen to this part.
Usually reflecting both their fighting style and the legends surrounding them.
And the coolest thing about this and the existence of Jack the Ripper, right? And the coolest thing about this and the existence of Jack the Ripper, I'm hyped up. I'm leaking pre-coming enthusiasm. What I'm about to say with Jack the Ripper, right? We have Jack the Ripper as seemingly, right, Flat's servant. But there's also a Jack the Ripper who is not a berserker. This one is like assassin. And she, for good reasons I can't show on screen right now. I'll show it. She is like the body of like a 9-year-old girl with a G-string on and nothing else. Yeah. I mean, she's wearing a little bit more, but it's not much. Yeah. So like, you have this Jack the Ripper entity that's presented in multiple different ways, not as a berserker class, as well as an assassin class. Now, the nature of Fate Strange Fake, right? Everything seems to be very weird. I don't understand. Is this a video essay diving deep about Jack the Ripper after I read the wiki, claiming to know what she is, but I didn't actually watch the anime, so I'm getting caught with my pants down? What is the context of my commentary right there? To bring forth another piece of idea from a game that I played with lore I have no idea about, to present the fact that, hey man, maybe a servant, even with the same name, could be different entirely, even though we've seen Arthur as Lancer, King Arthur as Saber, and shit like that, or Caster Gilderay, or the Knight. It's fucking crazy. Genuinely fucking crazy what to even be upset about. Ah yes, I like my reactor just watching in silence. I agree with Apocrypha Jack being more than what he said, and if he did really watch Apocrypha, he should know about what's the whole deal with her and shouldn't refer to her as that, just kind of tragic. What do you want? I don't understand with these retards though. Me bringing in a girl that has a... It's mind-blowing. And this is the most insufferable people in these fandoms who are like the most sweaty, the most gatekeepy. They have nothing going on in their lives, and they're mostly ugly, fat, no bitches, no job prospect. You have no fulfilling relationships. You have no work ethic to make something of yourself. So what do? You latch onto some big fandom. The sweatier and harder and bigger the barrier of accessibility, even better, because you want to feel special. You've never felt special yourself, so you want to make yourself feel special by being sweaty in the Fate lore. And then rather than trying to like guide and welcome new people in, you act as this arbiter of authority, judging anime-only reactors. Me of all people who actually try really fucking hard to understand everything, and then get mad in this video that has nothing to do with talking about Jack the Ripper's character. Just simply design changes to portray the idea that, interesting, a different one showed up. And they get mad at that. They get visibly upset at that. They're so frustrated that they know everything, but the content creators that gets all the attentions and the views instead of them don't know shit, and it makes them mad. It's jealousy. It's envy. It's the fact that a dumb monkey retard like me, who knows very little about Fate, seems to be the poster child of Fate content right now. I'm not gonna go and say that I'm the poster child, come on now. But you are watching my videos. You're even watching the Annie News cut content reaction. And it is this selective hearing of wanting to be triggered. Imagine getting so fucking upset at this example made to crash out about, you don't even know Jack the Ripper's entire theme. You haven't even watched Apocrypha. How fucking dare, don't even assume anything. Like if I genuinely came in here and reduced Jack the Ripper saying, she's just a fucking lolly and a G-string and nothing else. Her character sucks. Wow, her lore fucking sucks. She just fan service. I'm like playfully commentating about how she just wears a G-string and nothing else. Well, actually, there is some other clothing, but not much. It is actually insane. Hooray, you found this analysis to be nonsensical. Let me reiterate my point. This is Cause still doing analysis, whether it's stupid or illogical in your opinion, whether he's analyzing it other YouTubers who lack knowledge of Fate material, but guess what? He already stated that he isn't an expert on Fate. You aren't denying or being a douche or pretentious in your comment. Your idiom of throwing darts blindly and only being correct when hitting the edge of whether it be the center or the dartboard is literally just describing what Ka does. Yeah, theorizing, guessing. And this is the best part too. Because later on, here's a bit of fun content. Where's this retard? Little promo for the drama content, okay? You got people saying, I'm a fake reactor. Well, trust me, we're going to pop off with the drama video today. I'm 100% fake reactor to some people. Yet to others, like, if I was a fake reactor for Fate Strange Fake, don't you think that I would, like, not get into these situations? You know what I mean? You have both sides. One side saying, you're too analytical, you know too much, your predictions are too fucking good, you're a fake reactor. And then the other side saying, this fucking filthy tourist, you don't know shit, shut the fuck up. And when you have both radical ends of the spectrum pointing at you and crying, you know you're doing something right. You know you're doing something right. Let's get back to the comments. Which is theorizing and analyzing. So thanks for clarifying what he usually does on the norm, I guess. Also, he's a tourist to the Fate franchise. Yes, I am. For making incorrect assumptions, for making jokes. Hilarious. What's the joke I made, though? Like, I genuinely am confused. I didn't make a single joke. Nothing I said in that Jack the Ripper scene. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be shocking as like, yo, there's this like shape-shifting man with flat, but like, dude, in the game, there's like a lolly and a G-string. Like, how different could it be? It's actually insane. You, on the other hand, are a tourist in his channel for being rude and not understanding that. This is what he does with most of the franchise he gets into. Let me repeat myself. If you don't like it, then leave. True. True. You are gatekeeping YouTubers now, but your comment really comes out like that not once the guy said he doesn't like him. Oh, it's pretty implied. Oh, it is absolutely implied. You don't have to say I fucking hate you. Based on the way that he would get upset at something like this level of selective hearing to get that upset and to type this shit, come on. Are you gonna play them? And you know what? Dead Apostle Ancestor 10, I hate that you're playing defense for this guy. And I just know that you're another fucking FATETARD based on your profile and the way that you're just defending this guy. I'm just gonna execute you too. This is the cost of war. You wanna get in and start making me look bad in my own territory? Of course I'm gonna ban you, retard. Goodbye. No, you don't have to apologize. You did nothing wrong. People like you are the reason the Fate fandom has a bad name. I say this as a Fate fan of the Fate series. Genuinely. But let's not get this twisted. Is this a specific problem with Fate? Nope. Every fandom has vocal minorities, bad faith actors who are basically just making themselves look bad. They're not the majority. To generalize an entire group of people based on the actions of the vocal minority is stupid. But they absolutely do exist in series like this. They absolutely exist in shows like what? ReZero? Mushoku Tensei? Right? Basically, the more sweatier the material is, the more entitled they feel because they've read ahead and have knowledge. And if you don't pick up on every single thing as an anime only, then you're a filthy tourist, and they get mad. Again, it's a place of jealousy and envy that they don't have my platform. They wish, like, and here's the thing. If you know so much, you should be reacting. You should be making videos and make the content that you want to see online. That's what I did, to be honest. I saw that reaction content is so fucking garbage that simply by people understanding the plot, they're saying you're the peak. So I delivered the content. I identified a pain point. Instead of crying in my comment section, go make something of your life. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. The pain of shame, man. Throwing out every idea popping into your head does not make you a tourist, Lamau. It's actually crazy, man. And that's pretty much it. And what do we do with tourists who are unruly? I ask you. When we have immigrants coming in, if they're respectful and they want to integrate with the culture and have a little bit of fun, you're welcome. You can join my army of monkeys. But you? Nah. This is an illegal immigrant, bro. This is an illegal alien. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting like an ICE agent. Probably a joke that's going to get me banned, but I'm going to say it. You're lucky that you're not in the car, okay? Because this could have been way worse. I sentence you to hide user from channel. Goodbye. Tourist filtered. Visa expired. Calling games called. See you next time.